Alright, YouTube family, what's good with y'all, man? It's your brother from another mother back with another video for y'all. Hope y'all been having a blessed day. Hope y'all been keeping Christ first and foremost. Hope everything been well with y'all. So yeah, the first thing I noticed, man, is that the game speed feels slower. I don't know. You know, you guys let me know in the comments how you guys feel about that, but the game speed definitely feels like it was touched. I could be tripping though. I could be tripping. You guys let me know in the comments if you felt that, if you feel like the game feels a little bit more slower. But that was immediately what I felt. Like I felt like, hold on, this feels way slower. So yeah, man, the second thing I noticed is rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting is now back to what it was in the beginning when the game came out. Now, the hitch is not as crazy as it was when the game dropped. Like, it's not that bad, but it's in the game. You know what I'm saying? You'll definitely feel it. And like I said, I played a few games. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into another game as well while I'm talking to you guys. But I played a few games where I noticed like niggas wasn't even trying to shoot the ball. Because obviously, you know, a lot of niggas was using rhythm shooting because I guess it was easier. The reason why I didn't have to do with the timing is because depending on how your opponent was defending you, let's say if you coming off a screen with a nigga like Curry or Dame, if I'm running off that, and especially if a nigga's off balling me and I'm running a play and Curry moving everywhere, once he get off that screen and it's a split second he get open, that's where rhythm came in for me. Because now, if I'm open for that split second and I had to get this shot off, I had to flick my shot quicker. You feel what I'm saying? But now with rhythm shooting, they just added a hitch on every damn shot. So like now, what's the point? You're probably gonna see now a lot of people who are high record players or who are so-called comp. What they're gonna do is they might run a 3-2 zone. When you have to catch and shoot now, that big man that's in the paint, the two bigs that's in the paint that have to go contest, they have an easier chance of getting a contest now because of that hitch. If that makes sense to you guys. So some people are probably gonna be like, oh, now you can't rhythm shoot, look at you missing. But the problem with that is not that I'm missing, it's now that instead of when you're contesting me and I gotta flick the tempo quicker to get a green, it don't matter now because there's a hitch. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised if you see niggas go into that 3-2 now, or get into that zone defense because they know there's a hitch and it's slower. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so that's the only issue with rhythm shooting that I really have. I played a few games and I was still greening. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said in the beginning of the game, I was still popping them things. You know what I'm saying? But the hitch was bad in the beginning. But I'm still doing what I gotta do. But the hitch is definitely back. I heard the reason why they added it though is because of Zens. So like the hitch, it kind of messes up Zens. So I don't know. I think you're gonna see a lot of people go back to square. Now me personally, I've been using square up until the end of 24, and then 25 came out, I've been using rhythm shooting. Me personally, at this point, man, just go back to what it was. When you gotta time both and take the hitch out. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, it's like, but then again, I don't know, because like if they add timing with it as well, I guess Zens will probably be crazy, right? I don't know. Probably just take rhythm shooting out of the game then at the end of the day. Because like, if it's gonna be to a point where you gotta add the hitch, take out the hitch, do all this unnecessary things, just put square as the main thing again. You know, then you just got push, release, and all that. Me personally, it's gonna be tough for me to rewire my brain because again, up until 24, I was using square. I've been playing 2K for like 15 years. So using square again is gonna be a little bit of an issue. Like if you're coming off of like on-ball screen and you gotta shoot the ball for a fade, I would say use square. You know, sometimes I noticed that people are greening more with square when they're fading, if that makes sense, compared to when they're using rhythm shooting, you know, because of that hitch. I think that's why they added that hitch, so it can be harder to hit that shot. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys let me know how y'all feel about rhythm shooting. It's not like it's tougher. Like all they had to do was make the green window a little bit smaller, so like bums couldn't go around just greening every shot. So I understood where niggas was coming from when they was like, yo, like rhythm shooting is too easy. But now it's like kind of like, damn, like what's the point of it now? Because now if you about to go contest me and I'm standing right there on the hash with Dame and you running to go contest me, I'm gonna have this hitch now. And it's like, what's the point? And I'm like I said, I probably have to rewire my brain to use square again. And it's been so long since I used it. You know what I'm saying? So now you guys who've been using square, you guys are straight now, because timing has always been the same, no matter what type of shot y'all take. Compared to rhythm shooting, depending on the shot, where you coming off the screen, it mattered. You know what I'm saying? So that the rhythm shooting is going to be a problem. The other thing I noticed with the rhythm shooting as well is that they said that they made it to where it always pops up as rhythm shooting, but I can tell you after playing a few games, sometimes it pops up as a square shot as well. They did not fix that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lie. You know? But another thing I noticed, bro, is defense. Now, defense is a little bit different. Let me show you guys a clip. So right here, I was playing somebody. Pre-patch, he gonna run right past me, right? But right here, look at this. He keep trying to get past me. Look, but because there's a body up, I get a stop. You know what I'm saying? So on the perimeter, you definitely can fill that body up. Let me show y'all that again. So you definitely can fill that body up. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of did a little work on the perimeter defensively. You could definitely feel it. I think that's where a lot of people are getting steals that people are complaining about. So you definitely can feel that. Look like my bro, he don't really play the game that much. I'm gonna go ahead and give him this dub though as well. But I'm gonna just show you guys a few things I noticed in the gameplay. But I'm gonna quit out and let my mans get the dub. Yeah, the next thing I noticed, guys, is niggas is still sliding through niggas like Baby World. Vlad talked about this in his other video. Shout out Vlad. When you're a pick and roll, bro, niggas is still sliding and gliding right through you, bro. Like, they did not touch the inside defense. You know, people, your AI is still looking clueless. Like, they threw a smoke bomb at them niggas and they don't know where to guard, who to guard. That's still a thing. And this is my issue, right, with this patch, is that now people are gonna be rim running way more. You know what I'm saying? Because now bums can't use rhythm shooting. So when they can't rhythm shoot, they gonna rim run. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them niggas wasn't square shooting. You know, so that was a lot of people's issue with rhythm shooting, was it was too easy to where even bums were even just bringing so many shots. So I think that's why they added that hitch. Now, because of that hitch, you're gonna see a lot of niggas, like, look at that, Kyrie Irving shot. He in the air for like 2.5. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if this was smart for them to do, adding that hitch. Like I said, I heard that it was because of the Zens. But like I said, paint defense on the other side, niggas is still sliding through like butter, you know, but I noticed on the perimeter, you can definitely bump them a little bit more. You can get bumpier and you can get more stops. You know what I'm saying? I did notice that. So shout out to 2K for that. Another thing I do notice as well is that they brought back the old alley-oops to where you just gotta hit square. So I learned all of that for no reason. Learning what button that was about to pop up. So I did all that for no reason, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It kind of sucks that I learned it, and it was a skill gap to that, because I didn't see a lot of people use alley-oops. So then I feel like the game speed, like I said, is a little bit slower as well. Like, what is Gaffer doing? Like, this is another thing. Like, the AI is just, they messed up in the head, bro. I don't know what's good with these niggas. They be tripping. But yeah, man, I think perimeter defense definitely feels like it's got a little upgrade. But paint defense, no. Niggas still sliding through, as you see right here. He didn't even get like a bump. Really, he just slid right through him. He got a dunk, you know? So that's going to be a problem. But yeah, man, other than the rhythm shooting, I'm good. Like, the rhythm shooting, I'm still going to use rhythm shooting. Because like I said in the beginning of the year, I was using it when they had the hitch. And I was still popping them things. But now, when you playing somebody that's good, they might hop into a zone knowing that there's a hitch. Therefore, they're able to get a contest. So it's going to be a little bit of an issue. I don't know if I'm going to go back to square. I haven't done it since 24, so it's going to be a rewiring to use it. So I don't know. Coming off of all ball screens now and playing sim like I do, it's going to be pretty annoying. It's definitely going to be pretty annoying, because now I'm going to be thinking I'm open for that split second, and I'm not, you know. Or I am open, but because of that hitch, the defender gets to contest. You know, so I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this game. Have y'all felt that I didn't talk about? Because I know I probably missed a few things, but that's what I noticed so far. You know, the rhythm shooting, the game speed feels slower a little bit. Perimeter defense feels better. Inside defense did not change. Like I said, niggas is still sliding through niggas like butter. But other than that, man, oh yeah, jump in the air. Got him. I'm gonna go ahead and give my mans this game though, man. You got it, G. I know I don't really care about this account or anything. I just feel like the difference between me and some of them other niggas that were just using rhythm shooting, they were just getting bailed out. But me, like, if you watch me, you know I'm playing against off ballers. I'm playing against, you know, different levels of, like, different types of, like, niggas. So that quick second to get open, it was really big for me, you know, with rhythm shooting, because now the shot changed because I got to get the shot off quicker, you know. But the bums that were abusing it, I get it. I get why they touched it. I don't know if I'm going to use square, though. You know, I'm probably still going to use rhythm shooting because I'm going to still thug it out. Maybe they remove the hitch, maybe they don't. But, yeah, man, paint defense still needs a buff at the end of the day. I don't like it. It definitely feels still bad. And now with the patch to rhythm shooting, and a lot of bums can't use rhythm shooting anymore, they're going to be trying to rim run a lot. So, I don't know what they're going to do with the paint defense, but they're going to have to do something. But I'm going to catch you guys on the flip. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.
You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?